All right, kindergarten, the first thing you need to do is use a pencil to write your name on both the back of the white paper and on the blue paper. Once that's done, set your blue paper aside. You'll need that later, but not at first. Now, with the tracer that's at your desk, you are sharing it with the people at your table. You are going to trace this popsicle tracer 3 times, so make sure you have room to trace it 3 times. When you're finished, give that tracer to somebody who has not used it yet. Now we're ready to paint. We have the 3 primary colors at our table. You'll have a cup for water, and you each need a paper towel. So you're going to start with yellow. We're going to make these kind of look like bomb pops, if you know what those popsicles are. It's where they're kind of color blocked, meaning there's like 3 big stripes. So you're welcome to do yellow stripe at the top of all of your popsicles. I'm going to change mine up so that each popsicle is a little different. So if there are 3 colors and 3 stripes, I know there's a top, middle, and bottom. Like I said, you could use yellow for the top of all your popsicles, but I'm going to change mine. So I did a top, I'm doing a middle, and now I'm going to paint my 3rd one with the bottom. Now listen closely, we are not switching paintbrushes every time we switch colors, and you are also not going to mix your colors in your palette. The whole table needs to use these colors, so do not mix them. That's why we're starting with yellow. But now that we're ready to change colors, we're going to gently wash our brush off in the water. Instead of tapping it, you're just going to blot it on your paper towel, and then you're ready to switch. So you're going to do the same thing with blue. Say I'm going to do a middle, a top, and a bottom, a middle, a top, and a bottom with my blue paint. But if you wanted to keep all your popsicles the same, maybe all of the bottoms of your popsicles are blue, or maybe all the tops of your popsicles are blue. That's up to you. It does not need to look exactly like mine if you want to use your primary colors in a different way or a different order. Again, when you switch colors, you wash it gently in the water, and then you tap it on your paper towel, and then you're ready to switch. So now I'm painting red, my last primary color. If you get outside the lines on these popsicles, it's not a big deal because we will cut them out next week when they're dry. When your 3 popsicles are painted, go ahead and carefully take these to the drying rack, and then you can get out your blue paper. We're ready to move on to the blue paper. On that blue paper, we are going to make horizontal lines, a variety of horizontal lines. So we're still using our 3 primary colors, and we're painting edge to edge. I already have red on my brush, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with red. I think I'm going to do a wavy line, but you don't have to. You could do wavy, you could do zigzag, you could do dotted, you could just do a straight horizontal line. I also almost forgot, you need to have a messy mat underneath your paper at this point because we are painting all the way to each edge. Remember, when your brush strokes start to look a little scratchy, it just means that your brush is dry and needs some more paint. Now, instead of switching colors, I'm going to just save room for a blue and a yellow stripe, and then I'm going to move down with my red. I think I'm going to do a different line. I think I'm going to do dashed this time, but maybe you just want to do all wavy lines or all dashed lines. That is totally up to you. I'm going to do a zigzag line at the very bottom, and then just like earlier, I'm going to wash my brush gently when I'm ready to switch colors and dab it on my paper towel. Now I'm just repeating my lines. I'm going to go in with my yellow now, so I have a wavy line, I have a dashed line, and then I have a zigzag line. I don't think I'm going to have space underneath my yellow zigzag line for a blue later, and that's totally fine. And then I'm going to wash my brush and switch to blue to finish this up. When your paper is full of primary colors and horizontal lines, you will put this on the drying rack for next week.